I'm a stats nerd gambler, and it's not fair. Got the monkey in the back, yeah, I'm cashing out there. Numbers don't lie with the analyzer screen. We'll do it live. Don't mess with my flow. Stats in my pocket, watch the money just grow. Bet on the fight, yeah, I'm hammering that line. We'll do it live. Going out of my mind. Crunching numbers like a fiend, I'm the spreadsheet king. Fights on the screen, hear the cash port sing. Bet the KO in round two, yo, I'm calling it now. Aggregator flashing stats, prop star, take a bow. Data's my weapon, got the graphs on lock. DSP staring at the coda, getting hard as a rock. Streams going wild, yeah, the server might crash. Live with no script, just my bets and my cash. We'll do it live. Don't mess with my flow. Stats in my pocket, watch the money just grow. Bet on the fight, yeah, I'm riding that line. We'll do it live. Going out of my mind. Live, no filter, just the numbers and me. Bad betting on fights. Get that monkey showing out on the stream. We'll do it live.
Welcome back, everyone. How we doing today, fellas? Bright and early, 10 a.m. Eastern time for me. Doubt this will be on time. We got a 1.7K waiting for the UFC Qatar ceremonial weigh-in. Let's get some housekeeping out of the way. Look at this beautiful Qatar city. Doha. Take me back, even though I've never been. Nice place, though. Looking real good. Over under on John Anik talking about how awesome Doha is. 2.5 times. Can we bet on that? I don't know. Well, while we get cooking here and wait for our stream to get going, I'm gonna just share what I got going on. I already got 2 prop bets on the board, fellas. Let's talk about them. I'm very excited about these names here. You know me, master of pronunciation. I got my masters in pronouncing Russian names. Beksat Almakan. Almakan. Simple. Beksik Almakan by KO TKO. I think it's live here. Especially against Ilya Toporia's brother, who is getting a lot of hype. And we're going to dive into that. He has lost by KO. It was a long time ago. But all the models, all the guys I trust, so like MMA Addict, let's see if he's over here. Ain't nobody going to be here this morning. That's fine. I don't mind talking to myself, fellas. Oh, we're about to start here. It looks like we're about to get cooking. There we go. But, yeah, so I found a plus 250. Little rogue line there. Plus 200 is pretty consensus on Bexit. Like KO TKO, so I found a plus 250. We put 0.66 units to win 1.66. It rounded to 6.5. That's okay. And then my other one, which is another real, I think it's not as big of a long shot as people think it is. Well, even the betting line says that. A plus 180. Abdul Rockman. Okay, we'll call him Rockman. Abdul Rockman Yakiv. I'm calling him Rockman. So Rockman is a plus 180 to win under 0.5. And you might say, Jack, you're nuts. 0.5, that's only 2.5 minutes. Well, in his last 3 finishes here for Rockman, he has done it under the 2.5 minute mark in the first. And if you know who he's fighting, which is Rafael Sequeira, 2 of his 3 losses in the UFC, because he was undefeated, fighting in very low level in Brazil. He lost all 3 in the UFC, 2 by knockout, both under 2.5. I think it's going to be what we thought it was. And so give me a plus 180 there on the Mad Russian, the Rockman, we call him. Abdul Rockman. Plus 180. There it is, fellas. I want to find one more prop, though. One more prop. Hold on one second. Here we go, guys. We got Michael Bisping here. Michael Bisping. So, if you guys are watching, first fight of the night, let's get to it. Bujlo. I'm going to have to listen to these names because I do want to be able to say them during the fight. So I'm going to listen to the way Michael Bisping pronounces it, which probably isn't the smartest way. Okay, we got this guy, Denzel Freeman. He's going with the smart look. He's got the glasses. Whoa, he's going 80s glasses. This guy's a throwback. He's an absolute throwback. He's got traps on top of traps. And he's got the 80s old man glasses. I love it. But this guy looks like a scary Polish man. Marek Bujlo. Mr. Bujlo. Let's see the face off. MMA Addict has Bujlo here all day, all night. Is Nick Maynard wearing the garb? He's wearing a gray one. Are you allowed to wear a gray one? Okay. Go for it. Oh, yeah. Look at Mr. Bujlo. I like the height. I like the height advantage for Buji. 3 inches. That's an interesting one. Mr. MMA Addict may have let's put a pin in that. Put a pin in that for later. I want to look props here. Next fight is Shamrock. Shamrock. That's an easy one. Shamrock. Cake. Aliyev. I can go Aliyev. Nurulo Aliyev. That's an easy one. Shamrock should be a little bit taller. Aliyev with I would say, the age advantage. Minus 275. Curious to see what the current line is, though. What are we looking at here, fellas? Minus 280 for Aliyev, who is 10-0. What do my live notes say on this one? Should be able to wrestle and win rounds. Good analysis. Not. Early sub threat. So I'm going live on it, but let's be honest. Aliyev is going to do some taking down. They're buddies. They're friends. That guy looks like Aliyev looks like Khabib. Got the head shape. Got the beard. Etc. Okay, Ryan Loader, Ismail Nardiev. Are we going to be all screwed up here on red and blue corner? Usually Tapology has it. Looks like they're going different order, though. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Whoever does like the order of things for the UFC and keeping things the same and keeping times the same, call me up. I could help you out. Just standardize everything. Give me an order. Give me something official where I can see the actual order of the fights, maybe on UFC.com. That'd be fantastic. Maybe promote it. Oh, Ismail Nardiev is right in his wheelhouse. Ryan Loader's ready. He's about that action. Didn't really get to see them really face off. I'm assuming I like Nardiev in this spot, but let's see what my numbers say. More technical should favor him late. Live in the first. Bader's going to have a flurry. I like that. I like that. No prop on that. This is my This is my best bet. If I was to lay down some pre-fight action here, I would be going with Bekset Almakan. I'll listen for it. I'll listen for the correct pronunciation. It is tough to bet against someone in Ilya's camp. That's why I like the KO. I think Topuria can fight a strategic fight here and win a decision. Topuria might be live, but my number is just severely raked. Bekset higher, and it's just because Topuria has fought absolutely no one other than Kobe Thickness, who he won by decision, and Bekset is a Almakan. Almakan is a crazy Kazakhstani man. He's got muscles on muscles. He's been riding horses since the age of 2, wrestling bears, climbing mountains. So Corey's been sipping on that Spanish wine, and I'm going to take Almakan, Bekset, and I'm taking him by KO. We already got that prop in. This next one, we got that. So the 2 props back to back. By the way, I'm gonna. Well, I'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it after the ceremonials. We're gonna have our props, and we may have a sprinkle parlay for our favorite charity, Stairs to Chairs. We're gonna start donating to that, and we'll talk about it after this. After all these face-offs, but I want to come up with something, a good parlay, maybe a good prop combo. And then we can donate proceeds. We got to give back, guys. We got to give back. God is good, alhamdulillah, when we're in Qatar. I do like that. I like any of the Russians. I think it's going to be a Russian night, guys. Now, Sakara is tall, but he's not that much taller. He's usually a lot taller than guys. They're close on the physicals. I think this bet is good. I think we're going to hit it here. Under 1.5. This next one's super interesting. Almabayev, Almabayev. See, I say that name easy because I've watched a lot of fights with him. I watched him get knocked out by Manil Kopp, though, too. And Alex Perez is dangerous. Alex Perez, last 5 wins are by knockout. So I'm KO is live. It's a plus. It was a plus 550 when I looked at it. Perez has the experience. We're definitely live betting this, and it's going to be a trend coming up, guys. There's a point where I'm not even looking prop because there's so many good live betting spots, especially if the fights can play out close. Let's see how these two compare. Perez with the size, man. That Perez KO is dangerous. Dangerous here. 2 knockout losses for Almabayev. Yeah, let's check out that KO prop. Let's check out that KO prop. Because I do think Almabayev wins a decision. Let me be real honest. I kind of see that as well in the Topuria one. Topuria fight. Who is this guy? Oh, I need to learn this name because I do not. This one is gonna get me. This one right here. This one right here. It's gonna get me. Sagid Izakamov. Sagid Izakamov versus Nicholas Dalby. 41 versus 31. I mean, do you bet against a guy with a beard that with no mustache? That's the question. Do you bet against a guy who has a beard with no mustache? I would love to see the numbers on that. What's the record of what's the record of the beard no mustache fighters? It's got to be high. I think I went beard no mustache at one point in my life, and it was bad. It was real bad. But that's because I'm not from Dagestan 2 years. Forget. I am from, some very white, pasty regions. Bogdangrad versus Luke Riley. I don't know what to think about this fight, guys. I got nothing really on it. By the way, we put a pin in 2 of these. We got the first fight of the night, Denzel Freeman, Marek Bujalo. We like Bujalo right now. We lean, right? We're leaning. And then we also put a pin in that Perez fight because I might like that KO too much to pass. In this fight, live betting. Hammer the split. Hammer the split, guys. Hammer the split. You want to hear the new song? Me too. What's up, Mr. Analyte? Early riser over here. Look at Mr. 7 a.m. Better get ready for tomorrow, Patty. It's going to be an early night. Early day. Okay, we really broke down that last one. Bet it live. Fuck it. That's what we do when in Rome. Tagir Ulanbekov, Koji Haraguchi. By the way, I'm fire with the Japanese. I got the Japanese down. Nailed it. And Tagir Ulanbekov, I can go easy on that too. Like, here's the thing. Everyone talks trash. Everyone says I'm this guy, right? They go, I'm him.
I'm supposed to fight that fucking Kalabib. End story. End of story. No more fucking around. No more fucking around.
So everyone thinks I'm that guy. But you know what? I don't mess it up every time. Once I get it, I get it. Tagir Ulanbekov rolls off the tongue. I think Ulanbekov is live as heck for a sub here. I know Koji Haraguchi has only lost once. Oh, wow. I mean, is that... Come on. Can you just see it? Can you see the guillotine right here? I can see it. Oh, my. Oh, but he's being all friendly and whatnot. Now, I don't know nothing about Koji Haraguchi. I know he's a dog. He's got good rep there, so maybe not, but that's a big height advantage. Guys. So nothing right now. Can we put a pin in that one too? Let's put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it. How do I put a pin in it? There we go. I got notes here, guys. We're going to say Marek Bujalo. That's a pin. Alex Perez. And then we got, what's the other pin? Oh, yeah. Tagir Ulanbekov. Uli. Put a pin in it. Taking the kids to school. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Why do they have kids go to school at 7 in the morning? That's so early. It's like they're training us all to be factory workers. I wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I gotta work till like 2. What am I doing here? Patty? This isn't a it's too early for me, brother. But that's okay. Tomorrow maybe I'll run some miles. I've been back at the gym, guys. Back at the gym. Still smoking cigs, but we'll get there. We'll get there one day. I'm actually just going to rewind this thing because who actually cares? So we're going like half live here. I want to see Waldo again. We're going live. And we're taking the time machine back to 2 minutes ago where Waldo or Shamil Gaziev, he's in the blue corner versus Waldo Cortez in the red corner. I think Waldo's dangerous here. Shmuel Gaziev has been knocked out. Yair Rozenstruik. And remember, in that fight, he's a massive favorite. Waldo Cortez has never been knocked out. And Gaziev likes to get them finishes. So something's got to give here. I got a gutter feeling that Waldo Acosta Cortez, what is it, a month later, after he knocks out a big dog. I mean, he's a man on a mission, and I can only assume the line's being jacked up. No, it's still a minus 145 Cortez. Ooh, Gaziev with some good size there, and look at those arms. And what do we say about the mustache? No beard. I mean, beard, no mustache. That's what I meant to say. What do we say about it? It's a dangerous combination, especially in Qatar. So, my numbers, though, say, fuck your beard. Where is it? 30%, 70% for Waldo. I agree. Waldo's a beast, man. And people keep fading him. We bet him in the last one, and we might bet him here. That's a tough one, though. Gaziev's tough. Rozenstruik's tough. Okay. One of my favorite fighters. Funny hat theory. Shout out to Curtis. Mikhail Orbach, a fantastic hat. An absolute winning hat. I need to get one of those. I really should get every hat that we see in the UFC. I should just buy one. And we can wear them on stream. That would be a lot of fun. Especially when the hat comes into play. And Mikhail Orbach, I think, is going to knock out Jack Hermansson. I don't have any bets on it. I'm a little concerned that Hermansson is crafty. It's going to be the bigger cage. He's going to be able to kind of get away from him here. And I'd love to see how much height he actually has. It says an inch. I don't believe it. I think Hermansson is going to be taller. Yeah. Give me. Come on. That's not an inch. That's at least 2. Hermansson's also got the bendy neck thing going on. Like, look at your iPhone neck, too much. And so, man, Hermansson looks ready. And I will say that's a dangerous one. My numbers do say Hermansson should be slightly favored. Obviously, Mikhail Orbach is like something from they say throwback to another generation. This is throwback to like 1,000 years ago when men on horseback rode into the favela and stormed the castle, because he looks like straight out Kazakh warrior, and he can't get. I don't think he can get knocked out. I don't think it's part of his physical makeup. I mean, his head is just like a brick. So Hermansson doesn't knock out, though. It's decision Hermansson. So live, you know what? Jack by decision is sneaky. It's a great live betting spot. Hammer the split, guys. Hammer the split. I'm playing the song in a second. You know what? I'm playing the songs. I'm not even going to put a pin in that. We're going live, and we're going to go live for a lot of these. This one's tough, though. I mean, Ozdemir by KO looks good, but it's a plus 120. That's no good. Honestly, every time we bet against Menefield, he just hangs around, and gets some split decision win. I think this could easily go to decision as well. But Ozdemir hits so damn hard, and he does have a little bit of a height advantage. That's tricky. And I was here the whole time, that height advantage. 60% protected probability. Could go the distance. If it does, we go live on either side. But, oh man, Alonzo Menefield does. It's Ozdemir by KO or live is the only way I'll go. And I didn't see anything spicy enough to go pre-fight prop on it. So this is such a live betting fight. If there was the definition of a good live betting spot, is this. Let me tell you why. Ian Gary, Bilal Muhammad, they are absolute decision machines. Bilal is favored to win because of his numbers. Ian Gary is the up-and-comer. What does this usually mean for a fighter as well? And Bilal Muhammad, who in his last 5 losses, where he's lost 4, he's been knocked out once, 3 decisions, lots of decisions. Ian Gary wins lots of decisions, not necessarily a KO artist, more of a tactician. Same thing with Bilal. they're both tacticians in their own way. One's wrestling, one is striking. Something's got to give. I think the big cage, the big height advantage for Ian Gary. Ian Gary is going to mess him up, and I think he could get the KO. But it's such a good live spot that why screw around? Why bet on things that aren't likely to happen unless I'm getting like plus a trillion on Ian Gary by KO, which I might be, to be honest. Ian Gary by KO. Let's just plus 400. Get out of here. Get out of here. No way. No way. It's literally the only method they have for stopping this fight. This is all live. It's all live. They hate each other. It's a good fight. I have warmed up to Ian Gary too. And there was something odd about Ian Gary where no one liked him, including myself. He was trying too hard to be Conor McGregor. Now he's kind of become his own person. You cannot just because you have an Irish accent does not make you Conor McGregor. It's the accent with the personality, with the style, the knockout style, everything. Everything about Conor. Conor's life came together like a perfect. He called every shot. He hit his spot, 5-year window, blew up the UFC, blew up just in general, and then took over. He's not here to take part. He's here to take over. And he did. Now he's got a whiskey brand. Now he's worth a lot of money. Now he's having a real good time. Hope he runs for president. I'll move to Ireland and vote for him. Conor for president. All right, Dan Hooker. He's a Kiwi from New Zealand. My accents are terrible. Doesn't matter. Dan Hooker. I love Dan Hooker. He's fun. See, he's an example. He's like Conor McGregor type. He's fun as shit. He's great on podcasts. He stands and bangs. And then on the other side, I personally am not a huge fan of Arman, but he's going to win this fight, I think. I think Arman's live for a KO. And it's a great live betting spot again. Yeah, Arman, though, is like cringe like you read about. And I really like the Armenian. I root for a lot of the Armenian fighters because as I've said a million times, I grew up with a lot of Armenian people in Glendale. If you know, you know. And the whole, I was one of maybe, let's just say this, everyone in my league, in my basketball league, was Armenian except me and like one Hispanic kid, maybe a couple. Anyways, good people, amazing country, amazing story of perseverance. If you don't know the story, there's a great movie actually on YouTube. They have it. It's called what's it called? The Forgiven, the Forget, something like that. Anyways, look it up. I think Christian Bale's in it. It's fantastic. Maybe The Promise. The Promise, it's called. The Promise. Fantastic movie. Check it out. Oh, I would love to see Dan Hooker get a KO, but his last 5 losses 3 have come by KO, and last 5 wins, decision. I don't think he can get a decision win over Arman, who could just wrestle. Arman, last 5 wins, surprisingly, he's got 60% by KO. So I think the KO is very live for Arman here at some point in this fight. And that's what I see prop-wise. But it's a good live betting spot too, because if Hooker can do work, we could have split rounds. We're not going props on this one. What a sick tattoo for Dan Hooker. What a sick tattoo. Oh, Dan Hooker is going for some of the best tattoos in the UFC. I'm rooting for Hooker big time here. But not going to make the same mistake as last time. I'm not going to, I'll learn my lesson. I'll go live. Now, one thing I thought was interesting, I want to go back to this one with Menafield here. Menafield versus Olstemir. MMA Addict has has Menafield. And I thought that was interesting. Oh, what did we have here? I got to see that one again. Nick Maynard got all fired up. Arman Tsarukyan. By the way, Armenian names all day. Oh, Arman headbutted him. Arman headbutted him. Holy. That's. That's not good that Arman did that. That showed a lot of emotional immaturity. Like, that is not a good sign. And Dan Hooker's laughing. Dan Hooker is pumped. I don't know why Arman did that. That was not smart.
What are you going to show these people tomorrow night? I'm going to show great knockout and gonna get my title list. We look forward to all the best.
Here's what I will say. I like the under. I like the under. I think that's crazy, though. I got to watch that again. Let me see that headbutt one more time. That was crazy. That was crazy, guys. You see the headbutt? Anyone see the headbutt? No one's here with me. No one's here with me at 10 a.m. That's okay. That's okay. Just watch it later. Pick your bets. But just know that we're about to watch Arman Tsarukyan headbutt Dan Hooker right there. Whoa. Nick Maynard was pissed. I got to see that UFC embedded. Damn. That's going to be good. Oh, it's going to be so good. I want to know what Hooker's saying. He's such a nut, dude. Nice. Okay. Okay. So we had put a pin in a few of these. Couple of pins. Let's see where they're at. And you know what? Let's drop it down. I love this background here. I love this background. Look at that. How sick is that?
What are you going to show these people tomorrow night?
Give me a little circle here. There we go. There I am. He's going to get his title next. So that headbutt was pretty immature. That's crazy. I like no one. Yeah. Well, they're gonna roll. Let's see. Here's what we had a pin in. Let's check it out. Marek Bujalo. Marek Bujalo. Marek Bujalo. Bujalo. There we go. Bujalo. Okay. So let's check out these props here. Okay, what's his most likely path to victory? Very much likely going to be a finish. He has 5 knockouts. He's 6-0, 5 knockouts in his last 5. Surprisingly, Freeman lost his fight by decision. That's interesting. Ignore my live betting notes. I'm definitely going to pay attention to the fact that Mr. Addict likes Bujalo here big. Bujalo by KO plus 325. That has to be the move, doesn't it? How else has Bujalo got things done here? Let's take a look at his Tapology just to see. And we'll look at Freeman, too. We'll look at Freeman. We'll look at Bujalo. Bouge. I have no idea why submission's even here. Plus 325, Bujalo by KO. I don't think this goes to decision. That's the move. I liked him. There's not enough info, but if I just look at Bujlo here, I mean, he's fought the lowest levels of competition, so who knows, really? But he could be that guy. First round, KO, TKO, Bujlo, plus 550. Are you? Okay. Well, fellas, well. We might have found ourselves our third prop of the night. He knocked out Hugo. And you know what? If we take a look at Freeman's last fights, second round TKO, second round submission, he lost a split decision against a decent heavyweight fighter. It's very interesting. TKO head kick, TKO punches. Round one. But as he gets farther here, fights go longer. He did sub up. Ooh, Steven Asplund, who is now in the UFC. You know, a little bit of this has me thinking, yeah, but this makes no sense. I mean, let's just say this. Freeman may be better. I like that Mr. Addict, Mr. MMA Addict is showing. You know what? This would be the time to do it. And Mr. Addict, I think I'm going to tag. Yeah, let's tag him. Let's tag him. There's Mr. Addict. Because I want to run one of these. Oh, we can't hear the sound. I know we can't hear the sound. But whatevs, you know? Let's see what he had for Bujlik. I don't think you can hear the sound here. You know, we'll do a little tester on it, but we'll do a little tester here. I'll listen back. Little recap here from the Addict. Okay, this is interesting. So you see, he has Marek Bujlo, 56, 58, 58. That's all three in agreement. When he bet it was plus 120, you can now get him at a plus 173, but let's check out equity here. Like Marek Bujlo, KO, TKO is his path. They're going Bujlo by sub. I don't see it here. I don't see it. Plus 575. I think there's just so much more value on the KO. So much more value on the KO just because of all. Look at this. KO. I mean, he hasn't had he's had two submissions. You see this a lot too. It's interesting. Guys will have subs in the beginning of their career a lot of times, and then as they go on, a lot more KO, TKOs. Maybe it's just because at that lower level, the jiu-jitsu is so bad, it's just so easy to finish a fight like that. That's very possible. But this guy just starching people in the first round, and I'm getting a plus 550. Let's peek around at a couple more books. We're going to go in on this, and I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Addict for showing me the light on this one. Eileen Freeman at first, but now, you know, the more I look at it, the more I study the numbers, and the more that I follow the model from Mr. Addict, I see Bujlo with the height, you know. Now, the strength of competition, no question, is with Freeman. No question. Bujlo up to a plus 175 over here. Under 1.5. Minus 135. Bujlo's never lost either, so it's something's got to give. They're big heavyweights. Bujlo by KO over here is a plus 315. Bujlo first round plus 375. Bujlo, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas here, aren't we? Marek Bujlo in round one by KO, TKO plus 680. Isn't that funny? One of my books has him by KO plus 315, but the round one's plus 650. On the other book, the KO is plus 325, so an extra 10 points. but the first round KO is only a plus 550. So I'm going to snag up that extra 100 points here at a plus 650. You know what? We've been doing yeah, that looks about right. We've been doing this 2/3 unit. I like it. To win 4.333 units. Bujlo in the first round by KO TKO. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Could he get the sub too? He could. He could. What is it if I... Yeah, it's just not worth it, though. Like, Bujlo first round, plus 375. Not bad. Not bad. But I don't see a sub coming. What's the sub over here? Plus 550. Yeah, so they're calling most likely outcome Denzel Freeman by KO TKO. That is interesting. Fight ends in the first could be interesting, too. I think it's favored to go out of the first. Yeah, give me this Bujlo. Plus, I love it. 2/3 unit. We're going, guys. We're going. And guess what? I think, Mr. Addict, maybe we both win it. Maybe you sprinkle a little on that first round KO. I think that's the high equity upside there. And let me confirm. Yeah. I think we're good there. I think we're Gucci. Of course, I think if it goes to the second round, now we're favoring the other guy. Now we're favoring Freeman. I think Freeman's a bit of a workhorse, but could he get clipped by a guy with just that power that has been being displayed? Maybe. It's a tough one. I do think it ends in the first. What is that? Ends in the first. Just one last check. I could get plus money on that too, couldn't I? Let me see. Even money. Yeah, give me plus 650. Because I think Freeman probably takes a little longer. Maybe Bujlo's got a little juice in him. But either way, if it gets out of the first round, we'll look live. And we'll use the odds to try to snatch up something. We're just going long shots here on these. We've been running some numbers. We've been doing a little number crunching. And it looks like our props usually pay us at least once. We hit a big one like Aaron Blanchfield, plus 650. I can go down the list. There's a lot of those. I would say where we get crushed is when we go too much on the money line on one fighter. JDM. Stupid bet. Just betting against a guy with a beard and no mustache. Maybe the greatest beard, no mustache we've ever seen. And that's saying something. Okay. I love this bet, guys. Marik Bujlo. Oui. Share this instead. Let's go pre-fight. Marik Bujlo. Bougie, we call him. Bad and bougie. He is live for KO TKO. He's done it in his last 4. And we're getting that plus 6. Anything above plus 500 and I start. I love it. I just love it. And I really love this one. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. Here's what we're going to do. I'm announcing it here. I'm not sharing anything right now. So ridiculous. Okay. I need a producer. Because I get distracted. You guys listen to me. I'm a bit of a ranter, they say. I can go on. Probably why I like doing this. I can just talk for hours and hours. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we got a note here. What's the note, analyzer? The screen's shaking? Yeah, you know what it is? I keep whacking this table. Here, I got to read the analyzer. Jump in the chat. Oh, whatever. What's with Twitter acting weird? Anyways, I'll figure out what Mr. Analyzer said to me. Something about this shaking. Yeah, I got to figure that out. My knee hits this table. It's a real problem. I got my mic shaking. We'll figure it out, though. We'll get better. We will improve. You know what? Maybe I'll just move my table. Scoot my table a little. Mr. Analyzer, you know what I like about this stream? No. You know what I like about this stream is that nobody's watching, which is absolutely my favorite, because then I can just make mistakes and it doesn't get in my head. Also, I got to practice all the names. So I'm getting pretty good at saying these now. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. You know what it is? I have like my setup perfect. Okay. Well, perfect then. Perfect as always. I'm so fucking excited about tomorrow. By the way, I guess I'm announcing this to you. I am going to do, let's see. There it is. I'm going to do, now I haven't figured out the name of the bet yet, but I'm going to take a percentage. I'm thinking of the props. Maybe it's 33% of our prop winnings, and I'm going to donate it to Stairs to Chairs. But I want it to be a sweet name that we can. So we're going to call the bet something. The Stairs to Chairs prop. The 4-wheel parlay is too good. Too good. I know. I just don't want to do a parlay. I thought about it. We got the props. The 4-wheel parlay is so good, though. I wish I could parlay my props. We could have some like insane payout, although that gets into complications. Interesting. Yeah. So I can fix that. Yeah. So I don't know. What are we gonna call this? 4-wheel parlay. It is a 4-wheel. It's a 4-wheeler. What is our 4-wheel? Could I have a 4-wheel parlay? Could we just drop a 4-wheel parlay in this? The other, you can do the Weston Zoomer. Right? Okay, hell yeah, dude, that'd be amazing. That'd be incredible. Well, then my 4. The only thing is, we'd hit it every once in a while. It's just, we're gonna hit that 4-legger probably about one every maybe 4 streams. So there's gonna be a lot of losing, and I don't know if I want that for the squad over there. I might want to get some dubs on the board. So maybe we start with 2 wheels and then we get up to 4 wheels. 2 wheels so we can get some wins. And then the other thing I was thinking of is just, we got the 3 props here. I want to do the zoom in. Okay, we'll think about it. But let's just. I know they can't ride bikes, but they do have sweet like scooter type things, So that's pretty good. That's not bad, to be honest. I wouldn't hate it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big bike rider myself. More of a 4-wheel guy, So that's what me and Weston have in common. We both like to be rolling on 4 wheels, and we both like to be hitting 4-wheel parlays. I think we have to do the 4-wheel parlay. It's too good. And I can hit some 4-leggers. I can put some favorites in and hit some 4-leg parlays. Oh, I just thought about it. Okay, I got it. We're going to take the Addicts top 4. The Addicts top 4, but we are going to exclude his crazy like minus 1600s. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't do it. The value's all gone. I can't bring myself to do it. But so this guy's a dog now, Bujlo. I would like to have a favorite here. Ismail Nardiev. That's a good one. That is a good one. Ismail Nardiev. Yeah, let's do that. You can't parlay props. Well, yes and no. Do same game parlays, but like I can't take a prop from one fight and parlay it. I could mechanically parlay it, but usually you're betting props at plus money anyway. So F that, unless it's totals. Yeah, I see why this is shaky now. I'm fixing it. Now that I notice, Patty, I can't unnotice it. I got shaky tables all over the place. And that's okay because we're workshopping here. We're just, looks like my order though is out. I think Dolby's gonna fight early. Who knows? They're wrong sometimes. Whoa, Ismail Nardiev has gone all the way to a minus 140. And I think Mr. Addict loved Nardiev. Let's see here. And he took him at a minus 175. We're going Nardiev. Minus 140. First wheel of the 4-wheel parlay. First wheel. Ismail Nardiev at a minus 140. Oh, second wheel has to be Bezat Akmahan at a plus 122. Mr. Addict has him. I have him huge. And so Bekset Almakan, the Turin warrior. Are you shitting me? Give me the Russian. Topuria sipping on wine. This guy riding horses, climbing mountains, plus 122. Second wheel of the stairs, 2 chairs, 4-wheel parlay. Oh, Tagir Ulanbekov standing at 6 foot a million over Haraguchi. Give me a beard with no mustache at a minus 205 all day. I'm getting fired up. What's the 4th wheel, guys? What's the 4th wheel? Let's see. What is he very certain about? Maybe I will just drop in his minus $1 billion. I will say this. Here's what I will say. There is no way that Rockman does not beat Rafael Sanqueta, but he is in minus 1,800. And that's just tough. The gear. We need one more leg. See if Patty's giving me any suggestions. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ride bikes. Da-da-da. Okay, well, I'll tell you. There is math. There's a reason why parlays are not good bets, but I have also talked to Mr. Addict and told him, especially with the way he bets, he probably is the only candidate for a parlay. However, the reason why a parlay is not a good bet is because unless your least favorite bet or the least probable best value, so lowest value has to be the first bet, second lowest has to be the second, third, fourth, etc. If it isn't, then you're putting your smallest amount of money. Let's say your best bet is your first one, and you do a parlay of $5 to win like $100. Your best bet is your first bet, your first one. You bet $5 on it. The win gives you 5 plus the win, and then your second bet, you're betting the 5 plus whatever you won. So technically, that second bet has to be a better bet than your first, and that's rarely ever the case. When is it a good thing to parlay? When he takes these big ass favorites like Rahman, if he can take Rahman and someone else he knows is going to get steamed up, then he can combine the two. He can roll over the Rahman money and get a better payout because he gets it earlier on the next fight. And so there is a value, especially with him, to doing parlays. What we are doing here is we're going straight. We're just having fun and we're going to crush. I do have a video, by the way, about parlays on my channel that breaks down all the math. If you guys want to dig for that one, which I know you don't. So we'll just go over it during the stream That's just messed up, though, Patty. That's just messed up. He does not. And if you hate disabled people, you're pretty much the most selfish piece of shit I've ever met. How about that? If you hate disabled people, you should probably just lock yourself in a room and think about why you're an ungrateful piece of shit. Not that we're calling anyone, that they actually hate disabled people. Patty was joking. But that is my honest opinion. So, anyways, we're about to crush here a 4-wheel parlay for charity, and that's called a win-win. But let's check out. We got to get one more here, Patty. We got to get one more that's on a minus 1,800. By the way, he got it at minus 1,200. See? So if he parlayed that with, who knows, the next one he likes. Oh, you know what it might be, guys? Let's see. It might be Luke Riley here. Although that could be a close one. What do we bet here, Addict? What? Not enough data? Is that what happened? Yeah, he might not have had enough data. That's maybe I just missed it here. Yeah. Oh, no. Huh. I'll listen to it.
Asu Almabayev. Keep your eyes out for a YouTube short that will include all of my predictions. Fights all. Years two,
no way.
On him earned 2 first only with fight tree looks absolutely terrible. This time, all 3 and but he is also a minus 220 favorite at the books. So what do I know? We followed the strategy as always and bet Ian Machado.
Oh, wow, that's huge. And we're up to a minus 270 over there. I have to check to see if this book's going to give me a better. Oh, did that bet not go in? Okay, yeah, I got to put this bet in. Oh, spicy. Okay. All right, got to get that first round in with Bujo. But yeah, we're going Machado Gary. What is it over here? I'm going to compare both parlays on both books. So we're going to go. Ooh, but then we got to leave here. What did he do with Aleve and Shamrock? I don't think Shamrock's. I think Aleve's a beast here. It's also a good live spot, but I think he's just going to beast mode him. Just steamroll. Steam wrestle, we call it. Where is it? Addict, where are your timestamps? Give me a little timestamp action. Nope. No. Oh, yeah, we got it right here. Oh, good. He's got updates. Fantastic. Does he have a leave? I don't see anything on a leave. But no, let's put. It's tough. I think a leave is definitely gonna. I think that's a better bet, but yeah, I'm gonna make this the addict parlay. He has Ian Machado Gary at a huge. What is it? Minus 255 on Bet Online, guys. That may be the move. Let's go. Let's see. Tagir. Buxet and Nardiev. That's the 4-wheel plus 667. Are you kidding me? What a number. But I'm getting plus 676 over here. I do like the number 667 better, but what are you going to do? You got to bet the better one here. Okay. Who knows if Patty's still here? Can hear that. Can or can't? Oh, you can hear it? You can hear when he's talking? That's good. Patty, let's play some music. It's too quiet. This is what we're going to be doing on Saturday.
Rookies pre-fight betting, trying to pick a winner. Patience of the pros beat the fiends on a bender. Let the favorite money pour, then I double up the glitter. Only need one round when opinions start to splinter. Do Mars needs a finish, let the idea feed Twitter. Let DC keep yapping, cause I'm about to get richer. Got ice water in my veins, it's like I'm caught in a blizzard. Into round 3 and line flip, now I'm looking like a wizard. I won't bet every fight, I just hammer the split. When the odds get juices, when I empty the clip. Round 3 plus 250, damn boy, that's a gift. Patience is profit, brother, hammer the split. That's a spot. Give me close rounds, right that edge to the top. They sound so sure that confidence about to drop. Dogs on dogs on dogs, cause you know it don't stop. One-eye jack, brother. Hammer the split. Lock in, brother. Hammer the split. One-eye jack, brother. Hammer the splits. When the odds get juices, when I empty the clip. Round 3 plus 250, down, boy, that's a gift. Patience is profit, brother, hammer the split.
There now.
One shot, one kill. Lord have mercy.
It's possible.
We'll do it live. I don't bet every fight, I just hammer the splits. When the odds get juices, when I empty the clip. Round 3 plus 250, damn boy, that's a gift. Patience is profit, brother, hammer the split. Hammer the split. Hammer the split. Hammer the split. Rookies pre-fight betting, trying to pick a winner. Patience of the pros beat the fiends on a bender. Let the favorite money pour, then I double up the glitter. Only need one round when opinions start to splinter. Do Mars needs a finish, let the idea feed Twitter. Let DC keep yapping, cause I'm about to get richer. Got ice water in my veins, it's like I'm caught in a blizzard. Into round 3 and line flip, now I'm looking like a wizard. I won't bet every fight, I just hammer the split. When the odds.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Nice, nice. Well, I was typing that in. No one was seeing it, and then it went away. Let's do it again. Let's do this quick, though. And it's back to the old coal mines. When I say that, I mean sitting in my chair, Working on work. Okay, bet type. This is the 4-wheel within a wheel parlay. And it's money line. You ain't messing around. Somehow the odds are plus 681. Not sure how that happened because I am getting. This thing's acting weird. 682. Okay, fine. My screen says something different. Whatever. Oh, you know what it is? I'm not getting that last 2/3. Okay, I got it. Let's go another leg to the parlay here. We got Ishmael. We going. I'm not putting this out as a short either. I don't have time. Actually, I'm going to get this a short. Okay. It's the 4-wheel parlay, guys. Not messing around. No more messing around. It's the 4-wheeler. And it's a money line. And I need to copy and paste it. Add another leg. We will not stop. We will only add legs. Why need legs when you got wheels? We got wheels to this parlay. Tagir, my man. Tagir Ulanbekov is in our 4-wheeler. And our final leg of the 4-wheeler is the one, the only, Ian. Whatever his new name is. Ian Machado Gary. We're calling him Ian Gary where I'm from. His name is Ian Gary. And I think I'm just going to add another leg, right? Yeah, I think this is the end of it. This is the 4-wheel. 4-wheel parlay. Here we go, guys. The Stairs to Chairs official 4-wheel parlay. It says leg. It should say wheel. Is Ishmael Nardiev, Bekzet Almakan, Tagir Ulanbekov, and Ian Gary. 0.66 units. That's 2/3 approximately. To win 4.5 at a plus 682. And we will be donating 33.3% of our profits to Stairs to Chairs. Now, obviously, if we lose, that just comes out of my pocket. Do I get to count that as a charitable donation? No. But that's okay. You know why? Because we're not losing, guys. When the cause is right, the bets are tight. And we are going to cash this 4-wheel parlay for Weston, for Tyler, for the team, and we're going to go into battle. We're going to go into battle for these guys, and we're going to donate. I'm excited. Honestly, I really am excited. It's going to be awesome. We're going to hit this. We're going to crush this. And this is Mr. Addict's parlay, too. That's his parlay. It's not just my parlay. It's his parlay, too. So he will be directly responsible for donating to charity this week. Good job, Mr. Addict. There you go. Oh. Don't do this to me, Patty. I can't wait. Soon? Couldn't be soon enough. Oh, that's going to be so good. Okay, and there's a lot of pressure now. Now I got to hit this parlay. No, I like it. I mean, I like this one a lot because we threw in a little bit of a dog, but one that me and the Addict agree on. I already have a KO prop with Bexit. So, yeah, let's just review the entire thing and let's get out of here. So, first prop of the night. We got 3 props. I like the 3-prop model. You know, we'll keep testing, but 3-prop model is pretty good. This card, guys, is going to be a live betting bonanza. We are going to, during this. Oh, okay. If. I know we're going to do some recruitment too. I did some fundraising back in the day. So we might start a little thing going here. We might be getting Weston might be rolling around with gold rims on them wheels in a couple of years. Spinners. They don't stop. And we ride spinners. They don't stop. Come on. Inspiration for the 4-wheel parlay. I'm going to leave that to Patty, though. Oh, sorry, not Patty. His alter ego, DJ Major. It's funny, Patty. We're basically like talking to ourselves. This is fantastic. We're just having a little chat for the internet to see. Will they see? One day they will. Okay, so let's play a little. I like to keep the new songs. You know, I got.
Juices when I empty the clip. Round 3 plus 250. Damn, boy, that's a gift. Patience is profit, brother. Hammer the split. That's a spot. Give me close rounds right that edge to the top. They sound so sure that confidence about to drop. Dogs on dogs, cause you know it don't stop. One-eye jack, brother. Hammer the split. Lock in, brother. Hammer the split. One-eye jack, brother. Hammer the splits. When the odds get juices, when I empty the clip. Round 3 plus 250, damn, boy, that's a gift. Patience is profit, brother. Hammer the split.
Hammer the split. Yeah, I'm gonna be using the hammer. I'm gonna have to buy a hammer. Smashing the walls. Everyone's like, my neighbors, what the fuck? It's gonna get like that one day. It is a banger. And where I'm from, that's 2 words. It's a banger, hammer. Jeez. That's pretty good, Patty. That's pretty good. Banger, hammer, 2 words. I'm retarded. Okay. Good. So let's just run it. I may just play my little like clicking on it and that for the whatever, but let's just have a clip for the tube. All right, fellas. Final pre-fight bets. Bekzat Almabayev KOTKO plus 250, 0.66 units to win 1.65. That's 2/3. Abdul Rahman, we call him the Rahman, and this is going to be a tricky one, and people might not believe me, but I think this is more live. I mean, look at it. It's actually the lowest odds of any of these props, plus 180, under a half round win for Mr. Rahman. Sin Cara's lost 2 of his last 3 by knockout under 2.5 minutes, and Rahman has won his last 3 under 2.5 minutes. Give me that Rahman. Madik Bujlo. Mr. Attic got me on this one a little bit. He said, I like them. I love them. All 3 models. I said, what's the most likely path for Mr. Bujlo? Well, it's a TKO in the first, obviously. Most of his wins in his last have come in the first. And so that's where I find the most equity with Bujlo, especially because Freeman has gone farther and won a few fights like that. So Madik Bujlo plus 650. I love these plus 6 and above numbers. Give me 0.66 units to win 4.29. That could be the start of our day, fellas. Wouldn't hate it. And then the final, most important bet of the night, really, maybe the most important bet of the year, is the 4-wheel parlay. It says leg, it meant wheel. 4-wheel parlay. For Stairs to Chairs charity, we're going to donate 33% of the profit to the charity on our 4-leg parlay. 0.66 units to win 4.5 units. So that would be a 1.5 unit donation to the charity. And who knows, we'll see how we're doing in a little bit. We're going to figure out so many different ways to give back for everything that we have. That'll be, a good thing, especially for a channel like ours. People look at us and they see just sin and all sorts of stuff. And they don't realize us gamblers got heart. We know what it's like to be down and out, and we know what it's like to come back. And you know what? If we can give back after we've come back, then that is the greatest feeling of them all. Join me tomorrow, guys. We're going to have St. Patty. We're going to have Tyler. We're going to have the team absolutely crushing it on the ones and twos, judging. And, me and Patty, we've been talking. Well, we've been talking all stream, but we've been talking behind the scenes. No one puts in more work behind the scenes than St. Patty and me. And so what we've been talking is real strategy and how to really crush these lines. We're analyzing past fights, so we're learning constantly. Sometimes I get a little stubborn and I go, nope, I'm right. I know everything. And then I go, no, take a step back. Look at the numbers. Don't be influenced by ego and emotion. And in this case, we need to hammer the splits. Patty made me a little inspirational song, maybe even a song I'll listen to before I go to bed to put it in my subconscious, hammer the splits. And that way I just, like MK Ultra, just bam, I'm hammering it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units. We really need to start getting in the mood for that too, because here's one thing I'll say. Patty made me realize this yesterday. I've been cautiously optimistic, always optimistic, but I like to be cautious. Why? Because losing doesn't necessarily beget more losing, but dumb betting will beget more losing and dumb betting. So I'm always careful at the beginning of a new strategy or whatever, but I think it's time to take the fucking training wheels off and just say, you know what? We know what to do here. And Patty, he pointed me in that direction, and I appreciate that. It was a nice, gentle nudge. Okay, fine. He made a song about it. I get it, Patty. I get it. I get what you're doing there. I know what you were doing. You said, you know what? I know how to MK Ultra this guy. I'm going to make a song that I know he's going to love, by the way. A song that I know he's going to love. That's going to be the song for this short that I make. But yeah, no, in all seriousness aside, I think it's, you pointed me in the right direction, and I think we know what time it is. That 33%, like the fact that we're profitable, mission complete. Yep. You can, it's self-destructed already when you got it, when you got your Mission Impossible, but no, it's actually not that hard. I changed my mind very easily, maybe due to my past upbringing, that I learned that not everything you hear is true, and maybe everything you've been told is a lie. And so when you live that kind of life, you realize you can be wrong. You often are. Do not get stuck to your ideas. And don't let your ego stray you from the truth. And the truth is, when we have split rounds, when we've taken advantage, we've crushed. And so the issue isn't necessarily that we haven't been making those bets. It's that we haven't been optimizing those bets. And so our new strategy is basically just, it is what I was thinking last night, Patty. It's a 3-point strategy. I'm even going to change the amount of units I bet because of my ability to type in this number easier. So I'm going to change my units, or I'm going to bet the amount. It's also, I'm super weird. I love numbers that are like 3 of one number. Anyways, we won't get into my weirdness right now, but I'm going to have that, and I'm going to have it a 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. So if we're getting that split round, I'm going to start at 2. So that's a 2 unit, just instant play, no more half units, no more 1 units, 2 unit instant play on the splits. And I think we have to have another level where it's like you and Tyler, like it. I'm thinking like the Jesla level, you know, that's going to be a 3. That's going to be an instant 3. And if we put another unit, it's another 3. Gets us to 6. And I look at this, I'm like, I used to bet 5, 6 units all the time on a pre-fight. So man up, basically, to me, put your big boy pants on and just take the risk, take the dive. That's what we're here for. But I think it's a calculated risk with good odds. So there you go, guys. Here we are. What a time to be alive. We are going to be going live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Patty, he'll be up early. Not that early. Forgot. It's only 2 hours behind now. So there you go. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Don't be late. Put your gambling shoes on. Put on your gambling jacket. Your gambling hat. I got to get, Patty, we also have to get funny hats, okay? So that's another, put a pin in it. Put a pin in it. We're getting funny hats. I need one of those circle hats with the little fire. I'll check it out on Amazon. God, I'd love one of those hats. So anyways, there you go, guys. Over and out. See you at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll schedule the stream. Let's crush. Enjoy. Adios. Why not?
I was just a young buck. I think I just turned 21. Watching Will do it live, thought I'd have me a little fun. Tail Jack on a finished prop bet. We were sure that we had won. But then Dan heard that phantom horn and it all became undone. I hurled my laptop across the room. I knew I was in too deep, going over the play I made till I could hardly sleep. Oh, the hurt seemed endless. Thought I might as well be dead till an OG in the chat spoke up, and this is what he said. Go tell that last second loser, that unfortunate son. Tell a gambler in the shadows, one day his time will come. Tell that non-subscriber that VSP's work is never done. Tell him you can't win them all. You can only win the next one. All of a sudden my eyes were open, like the day that I was born. The beauty is in the struggle, even the prettiest rose has thorns. No more trying to be perfect, broke the chains, now I am free. Next time you're about to lose your shit, decide what kind of man you wanna be. Go tell that last second loser, that unfortunate son. Tell the gambler in the shadows, one day his time will come. Tell that non-subscriber that VSP's work is never done. Tell him you can't win them all.